Now we're going to start our chapter 10 with adding and subtracting polynomials, but before we do that, we're going to need some definitions. So the first page on 205 of the note-taking packet is a lot of definitions. We're going to try to keep it short and put some examples in here. So I'd say for the first one where it says monomial, let's say that has only one term. And here's some examples we could write down. How about 3x? So you're going to see here that we've got some numbers, we've got some variables. How about x to the 7th? And maybe we could do a couple more. 2/3 y to the 3rd. And maybe we'll throw one more in there. We'll try 10m to the 4th. So notice this is only one term. Each one of these is only one single term. This one, this one, this one, or this one. These are not related. I just wrote down some examples. Now the next thing is called the degree of a monomial. And the degree is basically what that exponent says. So let's write down a couple right here. In fact, we'll do some examples and we'll kind of point to them. So we'll start with, how about 8t to the 3rd? And what that has is a, let's just get a different color here. What we're saying with that one right there, it has a degree of 3. So the degree is really what exponent is kind of attached to the monomial. So the degree of 3, well, right there. But we probably need a different example too. How about 7x? Now think about what degree this x is. There's kind of an understood 1 there. So what we'll draw for this one is we're going to say that it has a degree of 1. And next we have a polynomial. So here's how we'll define this one. We'll call it a, let's say it's a sum of monomials. In other words, just some monomials put together. Well, here might be an example for this one. How about 3x squared plus x? So that's got two different monomials put together. We could also do 7y to the 4th minus 6, and we're missing a couple. We don't have a y to the 3rd or y to the y squared or y in there, but that's okay. Now how about maybe we'll put actually up here. Let's call this one 7y to the 4th minus 6y squared minus 1, just so we have actually a few more things in there. A binomial, you might be able to guess this one, is going to be, give a little bigger type there. Binomial is a polynomial whoops, add a little bit to that. That's going to be a polynomial of 2 terms. So I wrote one just above here with 3x squared plus x. Now trinomial is going to be, you might guess this one, this is a polynomial of 3 terms. And then the standard form of polynomial in one variable, I think we'll write this just as a definition. We'll say it has to be, let's say it has to be written in decreasing order of exponents. And we'll get to that a little bit later about what that looks like. And then finally is the degree of a polynomial in one variable. And that is going to be defined as the degree of the largest exponent of that variable. We'll get to that one as well just a little bit later.